Think so? You did well. You did a favor. So we pulled 2 degrees. The whole purpose of that was to see if we could lose horsepower. If we lose horsepower, that's great. That means we're not over the mountain. Little header leak, so we can turn it up to full boost and see what it again. About to put a new set of plugs in it as well, gap them to the right gap, and that's about it.
But how much is it making?
So far 1100, but we want to bump it up, at least make 1250, and that should be good enough. That's happy to get it tuned up. He put a new cam in it. It's been the same setup. It's still the same head, still the same block, same piston, same intake. Just a new cam setup, and just just touch it up, make sure everything's right, make sure the fueling's right, and just get it ready for this this weekend and go out of the valley and race, see what she's gonna do out there. Nothing major. I also fixed the boost controller. Boost controller wasn't working right, got that fixed for him, and then just doing the exhaust So we fixed the exhaust leak, we got that going. Right now we're just swapping the plugs and gonna put the downpipe on. She's ready to go. Just doing the plugs right now because the downpipe's out the way. So right now it's perfect. Look how big that motherfucker is, 5-inch downpipe they are. Yeah, I'm gonna dyno it right now. Fixing to run it on full boost and see what she does. From that OT. Made from my JR. Grab it.
Man, that's fucking easy. Oh, hell no.
We might have to loosen this one to turn it. Oh, let go.
We need it on crank rods and pistons.
Tighten this right here.
Damn.
Too slick.
Damn.
But that brush,
Nah, that's good. Hey, yo, cut the camera, cut the camera.
Strapping it down. How to do the wheels. That's why I had it. The ball guards on this whole thing. Did well. Do your favor. Oh, look how flip on. Setting up the dyno. Getting the RPM pickup and the power. Who operates our brakes. And make sure horsepower grab. Put in the RPM pickup on the wire. We gotta find a good ground source. The water pump's usually a good source. That's good. You got it through the wheel well. Pass me the brake. I can hit the brake without that. There you go. We turned it on and I put it in drive and I let go of the brake of the dyno so the truck centered itself. Right now we have to strap the tires up again a little bit, just go around, click them all in, and we should be ready to go. Right now I just turned it on so I can pull the file out of it and just make sure everything and set the 35-pound setting.
Goes faster on the Ethernet cable, no?
Yeah, but it's the same cable, it's just smaller. Making sure all the fueling's happy all around, all the fuel map is, you know, perfect. Making sure the weather didn't change our fuel too much. Just verifying everything's happy, you know. We're gonna do a 15-pound pull first and see if everything's happy.
Vamos a poner el jumper and the charger. The charger for the battery, because he needs to put the key forward. So
it's always best to make sure the battery is always above 12 volts, especially with the Holly system. It gets real finicky if it hits 10 volts. Acá está el plug.
Was only 4 pounds of boost, so the other one is going to be 15.
Yes, this is off a gate. I didn't go all the way in the RPM. I just want to make sure she's safe first.
So that was 15 pounds?
That should be, let me check the log. Ready?
Yep.
Right now we're just getting the dyno ready, getting the RPM pickup hooked up.
What happened yesterday?
We were having a little bit of a misfire, didn't feel right, so took all the plugs out, well, all the wires out, and then figured out one of them was a little loose and just crimped it a bit and put it back on, and it was fine. We just filled it up with some C85, and we're gonna do a little bit of testing, just make sure everything's fine again. Run it on gate, 4 or 5 pounds, and go from there. You know, hopefully today 35 pounds. Pounds.
4 pounds?
Yeah, why?
Sounded more. Sounded like I had more. How much did it make?
577 on 4 pounds.
577 on 4 pounds?
Yeah. And the torque is looking good now. Look, 497. So right now we just did the 5 pound pull, 4 pound pull just on gate, and we're just gonna go up 10, you know. So go to 5, go to 15, go to 25, and go to 35. And that's it. We're gonna do another 15 pound pull. I just corrected the fueling, it was way off. Now we're back in track, and we're gonna try it again, see how far am I off again, and then should be good to go another 10.
10 pounds?
Well, right now 15.
That was on what? How many pounds?
15.
15 pounds of boost?
We were just checking if my fuel corrections were perfect, and it looks pretty good. It's only correcting now 1-2%, so it's fine. As we can see, we only made full horsepower less, but it was running way leaner. We're talking about like 10% leaner. I don't think 10% worth of leanness is worth it for full horsepower. We're gonna keep it where she's at this kind of fat. We'll turn it up another 10 pounds, go to 25.
So this one was what again?
15. We're gonna adjust the fuel pressure, just bump it up a hair, looking for the right size.
That's on what?
Let's check it out what it is right now.
That's on what again?
It should be 25.
25 pounds?
Yeah, let's check the data log.
It has more in her? Woohoo. How much are you gonna put next one?
I'm gonna correct the fueling, and then we're gonna do the 25 again, and then I'm gonna play with the timing a little bit and see if we can make any more at 25. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to go to 15, make the most we can make at 15, go to the next step up to 25, make it the most we can make it at 25, and then go to 35, and then we can just make a boost curve at the track. You know what I'm saying?
So 25 is the max for today?
No, I just gotta. I'm gonna try to max out make 25 efficient.
So 25 or you're gonna go to 30?
I'm gonna try to go to 35. We just gotta, it's like shaving a mountain. You know what I'm saying? We gotta just little at a time, so it can perform the best. So we pulled 2 degrees. The whole purpose of that was to see if we could lose horsepower. If we lose horsepower, that's great. That means we're not over the mountain of timing. So we have room to bump up in timing. I'm gonna bump in 3 degrees now. I took out 2, so I'm gonna bump in 3 and see if we gain anything else. You know what I'm saying? Because we took out 2, we lost about 100. So that's 50 horsepower per degree. So we're green. You know what I'm saying? We got room to grow on the timing. Bump it up 3, maybe 4. I'll probably bump it up 4. Right now, this pool, I think it was about like, well, I don't want to say the timing curves. You know, that's top secret. But just know we took out 2 and we're gonna add 3 again, or 4.
That was really loud. That was a good hit. What's the next step?
Now we're gonna bump it up in boost. I'm gonna fix my timing curve a little bit. You can see where the horsepower just kind of dipped down. Like is the biggest green line we're looking at. You can see where it touched that blue other line, I guess that's what it looks like. So you can see what my timing did not like it. So you can see at that point, at that RPM spot, my extra timing that I added did not like it. So I'm gonna pull that degree away because we're stressing the motor out for nothing. If there's no gain, there's not worth it. So take it out.
Well, how many pounds is that?
It should be 30.
That was 30?
Should be.
How many pounds is that?
Should be about 30.
That was 30 pounds?
Yeah. Well, hold on, let me check the log.
Because that was like 25 to 30, so it's just like two more little HP.
We gotta play with the timing on that spot. Pull timing just to see what it was going to do, and it did exactly what we wanted it to do.
So now what?
Bump the timing back in it and leave it.
So no 30?
No, I think this is 30.
Wasn't that much of a difference, huh?
No, that's probably where the turbo's maxing out at. He has told me around 35. I think the turbo doesn't make any more power. That he said it traps about the same speed from going from 30 to 35. So looking at the data, he seems to be right. So yeah, 30 is about max where this turbo is maxing out. About 31, 32 is probably gonna be all it's gonna make more.
You're learning as you go.
Kind of. If we had the what's called the turbo map, the efficiency map of that turbo, we can see where it makes the most at what PSI, at what RPM. But I don't have the efficiency map. I'm just running with what I got.